Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. As you can see guys, I have a new protective style. I don't know if I should call it a protective style because most times when you leave your hair, actually it could be a protective style because I'm not manipulating my hair. I wouldn't be combing out my hair for X amount of time or whatnot. So I have this thing that is very trendy. You call it lock extensions or faux locks. Not really faux locks, but lock extension. Like if you want the natural look of having locks without the hassle of growing out for months and years and you know all that jitty stuff, you can simply get lock extensions. For those of you who don't know what lock extensions are, they are basically locks that are pre-made, and it is added to your hair. If you want it, like most people, what they do, if they want to take it out on a later date, they actually interlock it in their hair, as in, well, the way I did mine, I interlocked it with my hair. So my hair is being protected within the lock. So I didn't really crochet it in the lock, as in I didn't use the crochet pin and crochet it in the lock. I used the interlock pin and I used that to push through the loop and pull method, if that's what you call it, the loop and pull method, so that way my hair is within the lock. If you're looking to get lock extensions, I would advise that you deep condition your hair, because you're not gonna just put it in your hair and then you're gonna be like, you know, okay, I have lock extension, I'm just gonna leave it for a month. No, you want to leave it at least maybe 2 months, at least 12 weeks for the most, because you want to make your money last, because it is very expensive guys. The hair itself is expensive, so far as getting the locks done and installed. So you can imagine you'll be paying like a couple thousands, I'd say, or at least $1,000, because having lock extensions is expensive. So you have to think about treating your hair underneath the lock before you add the locks to your hair. You want to treat your natural hair, whether it's relaxed hair or natural hair. You want to treat it prior, before getting lock extensions. Deep condition it, so that way your hair is a little healthier and well conditioned under the lock extensions. Basically, I colored mine. I left out my edges because I am now growing out my edges. If you watch a video, one of my very first videos that I uploaded on YouTube, is either my first or my second, I think. I had some really bad hair damage and it just started growing back. It's been a couple months, so I left out my edges because I didn't want to really manipulate my edges. I don't want to be, if I twisted the locks, I don't want to be pulling on my edges, so that way my edge is not being tugged and pulled. So I would still have my edges. I would have the style and still have my edges at the same time. Yes, poo. So I colored the locks. They were black hair. I did them myself. I colored them. I bleached it and I colored it in a brown color because my hair is brown. I left a couple of them highlighted just because I wanted a highlighted look. And if you can see, you can still see my hair through the lock. Yes, so I'm gonna leave this on, I'd say maybe for about I'd say 10 weeks for the most, and then I'll take it out come spring. And yeah, anyway, enough talking, let's jump into the video. This is a makeup look. I just wanted to let you guys know about the lock extensions before getting, if you're thinking about getting it. It's a really cool hairstyle. It's very trendy right now. Just be prepared and do your research, you know. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. So after I have properly blended my shadows, my shades, I'm gonna go in and cut my crease. I'm using my P. Louise base. I think it's room of 4 to cut my crease. And sometimes what I do, I let it get a little tacky, so that way it will give me a better cut crease and it wouldn't be too wet, so that when I cut my crease it's not too moist, if you know what I mean. But you're gonna see exactly what I mean. When it's tacky, it glides a little better for you to cut the crease. Like, you wouldn't be making such a mess. But when it's more wet, you make more of a mess. You know, that brush can easily just slip off or slide. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anyway, guys, just continue watching the video. So okay, guys, so I'm going in with that yellow shade from the James Charles palette from Morphe. What I was saying is that when you loosen up your pigment, you crush it just a bit, you get more of that color, more of that eyeshadow color on the brush. So that way, when you're doing a cut crease, you know, you want that pigment to show. You don't want it to be like translucent. You want it to be very opaque. You want it to show. So when you loosen it up a bit, you're gonna get more of a powdery, how I'd say it. You get more of the color on your brush, so that way it will be easier for you to work with it. Yeah. So now I'm going in with my white eyeliner, my white wing liner. I've had that wing liner for years. I don't even know what brand it is. But I just decided to make this makeup look a little more fun. I decided to add like, I wasn't the best at it, but I decided to add like some white petals or whatever you call it, like to give it like a kind of like a rose, a flower imitation sort of. Actually saw that picture on Pinterest and I was like, oh wow, this is really fun. And I just say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do something almost like it. I don't have the picture in my phone because I didn't save it, but yeah, it's something almost like that. And I just decided, okay, I'm gonna try it. It's really like a fun look. This was really fun for me to do. um yeah, you don't have to add this to yours if you want to retry this look or recreate this look, but I just want it to be fun. Makeup is all about, you know, exploring, you know, just experiencing and, you know, doing, having fun with makeup. Yeah. Okay guys, so recently I have started using the Fenty Beauty foundation. Yes, I'm part of the Fenty gang now. Ow. So yeah, and I really like it. I must say that this foundation, I must say that I really love this foundation because it's so matte, it dries so quickly, and it just feels so good on my skin. Like, I always heard good things about Fenty, but I never really tried the foundation. And hopefully in the future I'm gonna get the concealer because I had like a test of the concealer and I really loved it, but it's very dry. Like, if you have oily skin, this Fenty Beauty is the go-to, and I have oily skin, so Fenty Beauty might just become my new babe. Yes. So what I do, I usually use it underneath my eyes because I love under my eyes to look like really matte. So I use it under my eyes and then I'll use my Clinique on my all over face. So if you are part of the Sweeter gang, you would know that my favorite concealer to use under my eye and to conceal on the whole in general is Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Sand Tan. This is my go-to, and my contour is always ABH stick foundation, Anastasia Beverly Hills, their stick foundation. I love it, in the shade Earth, and this is my favorite. Like, this just gives me the perfect contour, let me tell you. Yes. So what you see me doing right now, I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, um, to blend out under my eye. You know, just blend out all the product that I placed there, because you know you want to look flawless. You want everything to be well blended. And every time I use my beauty blender, sorry, I always go in with my brush, just, you know, to just get everything crisp, to get everything flawless, because you don't want no harsh lines, or you don't know harsh makeup, you know. You don't want anything looking harsh on your face. You just want everything well blended, flawless. This is a look for 2020. Flawless. Yes. So to set under my eyes, I am using my Sasha Buttercup banana powder. This is my favorite, my all-time favorite. I've been using it for years. Sometimes I would switch it up with my Aspen loose face powder, and I love it as well. Sometimes I would use it. Both of them give me that same look, but the thing about the Sasha Buttercup, I don't get no flashbacks. With the Aspen, I don't get flashbacks either, but I just, my favorite, you know, when you have a favorite, like, you swear by it. Well, Sasha Buttercup, oh my god, I love it. And also for my contour, my to set my contour, you know, I use my BH Cosmetics, it's a contour, it's a blush and contour palette, so I'd use like the darkest shade. I don't even think that they continued that palette, that blush, and because I've had that palette for so long. Maybe they, if they discontinued it, if you don't get it on the website, maybe there's another one. But that palette is from BH Cosmetics. I love it. And right now I did use my Fenty Beauty um mascara. Oh my god, this is life. Like, this mascara literally brought my lashes to life, sis. Okay, you're gonna see when I use it on my bottom brow, my bottom lashes. It is life. Like, you need to get that mascara immediately. Yes. So guys, many people have asked me, your makeup is flawless. I love your makeup. Let me tell you, a tip to flawless makeup is blending. Making sure that you blend everything. Like, you take your time. Blending is a process. It takes mad long. Like, sometimes you be blending for a whole couple minutes on that one side. Went in with my NYX Milk eyeliner in my waterline, and I just placed that white, so just to give me a pop in my eye. Yes, and now I'm just putting my shadows that I have on top of my lid. I'm putting them in the bottom of my lid, well, underneath my eye, or if that makes sense to you. Yeah. Now I'm spraying my face. I'm setting my face actually with my Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 by Rimmel London. Um, I love this spray. I love, love, love it. So I decided to go in with some chunky glitter, just to add on my lip, just to give it some pop, some some hotness. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.